Howard Bloom, an interesting and insightful gentleman, said a few things in a recent upload on his channel which got the old brain ticking over. The video is called Hillary, Donald and Mars, link in the description. Getting into it, Howard, you say, to nourish a civilization you need an infrastructure of fantasy. You need goals that are set very high. Goals have a magical ability, and Howard goes on to say, with high goals you can change the very nature of the human condition. Mr. Bloom speaks about Elon Musk, a man he views as a visionary. Howard's obviously big on space travel, space exploration, so am I actually. Infrastructure of fantasy, interesting turn of phrase. I think he's gone into detail about this in one of his books, has Mr. Bloom. I wouldn't know for sure though, I haven't read any of his works. Dealing with some of the specifics of what he says here. I personally don't believe goals have a magical ability, namely because I don't believe in magic. But we have to dream as individuals. We have aspirations. But we, the human species, also need a vision of the future. Not an impossible dream in the true sense of the word impossible, but a huge desire to see in a better world. Humans can and have done tremendous, amazing things and continue to do so. And let's remember that history is littered with naysayers. This can't be done. That's an idle dream, a childish fantasy. Naysayers are often made to eat their own words. A word or two of caution here though. What is possible is for a person or a society to lose themselves in a fantasy world. Delusions are possible, self-deception is possible, and dealing with the cold hard facts of reality isn't always easy. I think Howard Bloom would make for a good motivational speaker. He can be inspiring, but I've also seen and heard him doing a different routine. The dance of the fearmonger, let's call it. In a previous video from a couple of years back, I think, I asked the question to the audience, do you see Howard Bloom as a demagogue? Is he someone who wins support, gains followers by exciting people's emotions rather than having a reasonable outlook, rather than having reasonable ideas or practical solutions? I won't answer the question myself, but I think it's something worth pondering. Coming back to what was said before, quoting Mr. Bloom, with high goals you can change the very nature of the human condition. So, do our own goals really have the ability to transform us in some fundamental way? By setting a high bar for myself, aiming at lofty targets, I set myself upon a journey, a path to potential excellence. The journey, the people I meet and interact with along the way, will change me, whether I like it or not. The goals or targets we set ourselves, well, as the years and the decades pass by, they can do a few things. They can fall by the wayside, forgotten as everyday life, daily concerns take prime concern. All those high goals, they can remain elusive but still very much alive. Or those lofty targets, they can transform as we change as individuals over time. Change is inevitable, of course, it's a constant of the cosmos, if you will. But I ask, is there a base animal human nature which can't be changed by our goals or our dreams? Our nature, in the fundamental sense, remains the same. Is this true? Or is this a misguided notion? Would it be more accurate to say that setting high goals, having big dreams, lofty targets, is in itself a part of the human condition, an essential part of our nature? Questions to consider, food for thought, I hope. Alright folks, this is my last video before I travel over to Australia in a few days' time, so no videos for a week or so, probably. I'll play that one by ear. Yeah. I will be shooting footage while I'm over there in Perth, so I will be uploading material later in the month while over there, all being well. So watch out for that, ladies and gents. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Or should I say, I'll see you down under. Take it easy, folks. Peace.